Clive Paget from Paget's Motorcycles. We've recently built the CB650F, as you're probably aware, and our theme was to make it into a cafe racer, road race style motorcycle because of what we do in racing. And the motorcycle has a full arrow exhaust race system, it has a power commander fueling system, HM quick shifter. Those would be the bits that change the performance of the engine, and yeah, it's up the performance quite a few horsepower, which I think people were pleased to know. But of course, you make something go better, you've got to make it stop better. So we had some bespoke caliper brackets made to put the Brembo front calipers on, and then of course the Brembo front master cylinder. We went ahead and put rear sets on the motorcycle, we put the GB engine covers on there, we have the Renthal 520 chain and sprockets, the Sabaki 520 chain. The bike really has taken a form of a cafe racer and has lent itself really well to it. Underslung tray underneath, a single seat conversion, tail tidy, quite a pretty looking motorcycle. Does it have the essence of a 650? Yes, it does, but sure, it's still the basic 650 engine with an improved performance. Could you ride it to the shops? Yes, of course. I think it's exactly the way we envisage the bike looking. The colour scheming replicates our road race machines, you know, the famous Paget race machines. And would we do something differently? No, I think we achieved what we would have liked to have done. We only had one option, we felt, being a race team, and that was to put the bike into the spec as it is now. And had a great impact on the team, I think, until the closing days when the hammer was down to get it finished. And then, of course, you know, there's a few pricked fingers with lock wire and all the rest of it. But no, a great lot of fun was had by everyone building it.
My name's Luke and I'm from P&H Motorcycles in Crawley. In terms of the bike, aesthetically there's effectively the biggest change. We have kept the essence of being a 650. Part of our original idea was we didn't want to go away from it still being a Honda. We still wanted to keep it as a Honda. We wanted people to be able to recognise it as a Honda and not just as any old custom motorcycle that you see going down the road. Obviously paint in our scenario, that's the biggest change we've done. Performance-wise, literally an exhaust. Exhaust is the only performance modification. In terms of the paint, it's day glow paint, which means effectively it's glow in the dark. It's two-stage, so you do the glow in the dark painting first, and then you can hydro dip any design over the top. Leave it in the sun for an hour, it fully charges. Charge lasts 6 hours, and they give you a lifetime guarantee with the product as well, so it's great. I wouldn't do anything differently on this bike. It matched everything we had initially set out to do. We did have to make one alteration halfway, and that's because when we done the original day glow, it went too Larry, so we had to agree to hydro dip over the top of that to kind of dull it down a little bit. To be honest, it was way too in your face. But no, I wouldn't change the bike. We're very happy on the outcome. In terms of the project, it's a great idea doing this project. It can get very mundane, the guys in the workshop doing day to day. This keeps it out and ordinary. This keeps their minds going. This keeps their passion going in the workshop. It's a fantastic team atmosphere. It's a fantastic team spirit.
My name's Simon Carter and from Northwest Honda Blackpool. For this project we decided on a Spider-Man theme with Spider-Man versus Venom and Spider-Man transforming into Venom as at the end of the film. The modifications we made to the bike, we made a fiberglass seat unit and headlight, front fender and belly pan. We custom Spider-Man paintwork, mini LED indicators, mini ASV levers, mini mirrors. We cut down the frame to a single seat, custom number plate holder, custom made decatted exhaust made by Asbo exhausts. It still has the essence of a 650, we've kept the tyres the same, we've kept the performance the same. The bike was right, there's nothing wrong with the bike performance wise, so we just want to keep it as it was but just make it something a little bit special, a little bit different and not just the norm. Our original vision was to do something really radical, far out, but totally different than what our competitors were going to do. And I think it does stick to that really. It came out pretty much how we wanted it to look. We could have done with the paint finish being a little bit better, but we've learnt for next time. The project was a great idea. It's getting people from different parts of the dealership together, brainstorming ideas of what to do or what to change to the bike. It brought different departments together, working hard, working long, late at night to get the project done in time. And I hope they run it again next year, because next year we're going to absolutely smash it.
My name's Dan, I'm from Maidstone Honda. The things that we've done to the bike, to start off with, we wanted less is more, so We've cut the rear tail section off the bike, removed the tail tidy, fitted a side tail tidy for that. We also removed things like the headlight, standard headlight and the indicators, fitted bar end indicators. We've also put a performance exhaust on. So we had the tank sent away, all of the indents in the tank we had filled. We've obviously had a custom paint job put on the tank as well. Drag race bars to give it a bit more of a sleeker look. We put Moto Digit clocks on it as well, so we've tried to make sure that the bike has kept the Honda DNA but has made it a lot sleeker. Yeah, essentially I do think that the bike is still a 650S. We have kept it so that it is a usable bike, you can use it, it is fun. Obviously quite a few modifications to the bike so that it is going to catch the eye. Okay, the problems we did come across with building the bike was trying to find space for all the wiring. Obviously we took a lot of fairings and things like that away. We had to relocate the reg rec, we had to do a custom airbox as well, and a lighter battery to make sure it all fit under the tank. The bike did match our original design. We wanted to go over rat rod look, which is exactly how it's come out. Yeah, it was excellent to bring the team together. The bike's turned out exactly as the team wanted. Everybody put their little bit in and that's exactly how it's turned out.
Hello, I'm Scott from Doble Motorcycles. So what we've done to the bike is we've gone for a HRC wrap with the essence of Simicelli on it from Honda's concept flat tracker, but we've also put spoked wheels in it, a full exhaust system with a custom slash cut end can. We changed the gearing on the bike to suit the sort of style that it is, but we also replaced the front forks to give it a higher ground clearance and off-road tyres for the look and to give it the feel so it will actually work, not just a look-alike. I think the bike still keeps the essence of the 650. We thought about it quite hard and we could customise it to take away the look, but then again it wouldn't be a CB650. So we tried to keep some originality to it, but put in our own spin to get the look that we wanted. Given the time, I would do a few things differently. Maybe go a little bit more radical on some things. But with the time that we're given, I'm really pleased of how it's come out. I'm really pleased with the project. There was mixed opinions in the team because some people had different styles to the original sort of vision that we had. So trying to find a happy medium to get the vision that we wanted while trying to keep the team happy with everybody's ideas. So that was probably the most challenging part. I think the impact it had on the team was it was very inspiring to get the ideas and see people, coming up with good ideas of what they want. It brought people closer together, we're bouncing ideas off each other and getting inspiration from other people and helping each other. So all overall, once we've got the general idea of what we wanted to do, it built good teamwork.